Hey Killer, here's how to do the Kid Rock song all summer long. I am just going to do like a really simple lesson real fast, and if you want to know more parts of it, just let me know what. The first thing you need to do is just learn how to do these power chords, because I don't really know how good you are. That's why I'm asking just to leave it, like tell me what you need to know after this point. So first thing you need to do, D5. So 5 and 7, you can either do it like that or with your pinky. So normally I just do power chords with my pinky there also. Then you slide it down to C5 and then G5. And the strum pattern should be like. So like a lot of tabs online will say to just go. And that works fine if you have a lot of other stuff going on, but when I was playing along, it just would sound better just to do it more. And then what you can start to do is do like little ham-runs, just to make it sound more interesting when you're playing. So you could like lift up both these fingers or just one, or I don't like that. Some tabs said to do that. I don't like that. I just do. So it's D5, C5, G5. And then after that, what I would do is also do it with bar chords, because a lot of stuff I was seeing in the tabs that would start to make it more advanced is like based on some of these shapes. So you could do a full D bar chord, so 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. And then you just slide it down to here. This is C major, 3, 5, 5, 5, 3. And then G major. So this was G5, and then you add your middle finger on 4. You bar. The reason why I would do that is because then if you want to start adding more stuff, you'll start to visualize these shapes. So usually I start to think about what bar chords there are, and later there's a part on some tabs where they're going like. So what I was doing instead is also visualizing this D major up here. This is the same, so this is another major chord. This is 10, 12, 12, 11, 10, 10. So I was starting to play it like this too. Because the more shapes you kind of have in your mind, it's easier to process more advanced stuff, because I don't know exactly what you want to learn from this song, aside from the chords, so. So 10th fret major chord, and then you can start going. Whoops. Sounds kind of cool. So it's like adding my pinky onto the B string, so you could strum like the bottom. You could even do it while you're playing. Like, because when you're playing guitar by yourself, a lot of times it isn't the same as when you have like drums and other stuff going on. So you got to kind of keep this going. It would be cool to get that sort of. Last thing I would do is just work on just open chords. So G. Oh, sorry, I should start on D. That sounded stupid. So it could be. I'm gonna start experimenting with some notes. Now these are the steps I usually take before I jump in and try to learn like the solo. I started learning this little solo, but it doesn't sound good on acoustic. It's like something like that up in this area, and then there's gonna be like a bend, but it just doesn't work on acoustic. Like, that's just gonna sound stupid on acoustic. So for that, I need to get my electric out. Otherwise, you need to start figuring out how to move stuff around, and that's partly where it kind of helps to do all this kind of stuff first. might even move it down here if I was doing it on acoustic. I'm just checking by ear. And then maybe even this later part where you have to do the bend. You could bend it up here, like, it's a lot easier doing acoustic, so like, if you notice it's the top of this D major chord. So you might even be able to like later somehow interpret that on acoustic, otherwise you have to get the electric out to do those other parts. So sometimes you can come up with clever ways, like I was trying to hit the D string and see if I could get these upper notes, and then get back to here. So anyways, that's the first part. That's kind of the steps I go through when I'm starting to learn something, is just keeping it really simple. So the chords are D, C, G. Then like let that sort of sit in your head for a little while, and then start to jump into the solos and stuff. So the main solo in the song is really complicated and would take a long time to learn. I could give you some strategies for that. And then there's those smaller solos that, like I was saying, you kind of need to do it on electric. Just because it has bends in it, it just doesn't sound good. Sometimes stuff sounds okay on acoustic, but that one really didn't. So let me know. Alright, bye.